Hey, what's up, live? Welcome to Kickin It Raw.
I'm Shania.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Qua.
I'm Dee.
And here's a platform for men and women to come together, have real conversations, and keep it raw and uncut.
All right, so this is a judgment-free platform. No judging allowed. Everyone has to have positivity. No negativity is allowed, or you will be blocked and deleted from the page.
Yes, exactly. We're here to have fun, give advice, receive advice, vice versa. But here on Kickin It Raw, we will be discussing a variety of subjects and matters ranging from sex, education, mental health, family development, you name it, we're going to be discussing it. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to start us off with the first question for tonight. Our first question is, what do you feel is your most attractive feature and why?
Okay, ladies, that is a good question.
Yes.
And I do see some viewers chiming in. We just want to say hello. What's
Hello.
up?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Kickin It Raw.
Yes.
These questions are open conversations, like we said, no judgment. And we just want y'all to comment, join the live if you would like, and join in and answer these questions. Like I said, it's judgment free, and we're gonna keep it real.
Yes.
All right. So the first question was, what is your best features and why? So comment, join our live, join in, and engage. So who want to start this, ladies?
Well, I'll go ahead and start it off, everyone. Again, I'm Danielle. Again, welcome to Kickin It Raw. What I consider my best, first let me just say I have many great features. But if I had to pick two, my first one would be my lips.
Okay.
They are big, juicy, and lovable, and I have definitely grown to love them. Have received lots of compliments on my lips and things. So, yes, my lips. The other thing that I would consider a great feature on mine is my heart. I know I'm a strong, independent woman. I go out there and get what I need, and I also am loving to all my family and my friends. So I consider that as two of the greatest features that I have for myself.
All right. So I'm going to go next, ladies and gents. I think that my best features are, of course, my smile, ladies.
Yes.
My smile.
Yes.
And how I know, duh, because my smile was popping. And I was voted for best smile, yes.
Yes.
Also, how do you know, girl?
I remember.
Oh, okay, boo. Okay. And also I think another best feature or that attracts me to people, my smile and my figure, my body, all this bomb. Okay.
Okay.
And how I know? Because the men and women are attracted to me and they love all this juiciness. Okay.
Okay.
So I think my best features is this smile and this body. All
Yes.
right.
All right.
Yes, you do got them pearly whites right there.
Yes.
girl.
I do. All right.
I guess I can go next. What my favorite feature about myself is, or what I think is my best feature, is my legs and my skin.
Okay.
I feel like my legs is the bomb. I mean, they athletic, they tone, they look good. I got them Tina Turner legs. So you don't want to see these things up in the hills. These things be popping.
Big wheels
okay?
keep on rolling.
You know, summertime. And then, of course, my skin is just, I don't know, it has this nice creamy softness looking to it. Sometimes it has a little glow, you know.
Okay, she said she got
You
good
know.
legs and good skin.
And then, you know, I might throw in the third with my feet. I've always been obsessed with my feet. I just swear my feet is the best feet out here, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
They need to be done right now, but they still look good.
All right, Shania, what is your best features, boo?
I think my best feature, one of my best features that I always get complimented on, is my butt.
Oh, she got a dumb egg.
It's always been my butt. So that's something that I've always been compliments on. And then my personal favorite is my lips. I just feel like they're always very, plump and juicy. They're never really dry. They're very kissable.
Got to keep them lips wet at all times.
Yes. So
All
those are my
right.
two favorite features about myself.
Okay, ladies, well, I just want to say all of y'all are beautiful black queens. I just want to put that out there. Y'all look lovely. And I think y'all features really do relate to y'all, honestly. What y'all think, viewers? We're going to chime in real quick on some of y'all comments. Like I said, join the live. We want to know your best features. Shania or D, could y'all tell us what the viewers are saying?
Hey, Martika.
Hey, Tika.
We love you too. Hey,
Love you.
Najee, Miss Sky.
Hey, Naj. Hey,
Yes.
sis.
Jasmine, Juicy.
Hey,
Hey.
Okay.
Tonio, hey.
Hey.
Tonio, we got a man in the room.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and hey, Jay Thomas.
Hey, Jay Thomas, tune in. This is for men also.
Yes.
So we would like to know, viewers, if you want to chime in, leave comments, or join our live, what are your best features? We want to know. Chime in with us.
Please let us know. Write in the comments, send us a message, whatever you choose to do. Remember, hashtag kicking it raw, hashtag raw, hashtag
Real ass women.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
All right, D. So while they're chiming in, we're going to go ahead and start the next question. But that doesn't mean that you can't send in your best features. We want to shout you out,
Yes.
men and women. And I just want to say to all my viewers, y'all look good. Okay. All right. All right, D.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, our second question tonight is, what do you think your 45-year-old self would give advice to you as now? Like, what would they say to you?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And that's really
Yes, it
deep.
is.
Which
Yes.
one of you ladies want to kick that one off?
Would you like to go first, Miss Lee?
I'll go first. First of all, I think my 45-year-old self would say to me is to keep going. Do not give up. I feel like it's been a lot going on in my life here recently that has made me want to not necessarily get up, but it's been tough to give up, but it's been tough. I think my 45-year-old self would say keep going, don't give up. It's so much more in store for you down the line.
Yes.
I love that. Never give up. I just want to put that out there.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Keep pushing, keep going, achieving those goals. Times may get tough, but always keep the faith, pray,
Yes.
and keep pushing through. All right. Miss D, did you want to go and answer?
Yeah,
next?
I'll go ahead and go. I think that my 45-year-old self would kind of basically tell me the same thing. Keep pushing, keep going for your goals, whatever that you want. Make sure that you do it. Do everything in your power. Don't be lazy. Stop being stubborn, because I'm very stubborn. And I know my 45-year-old self will get on me and say, I know that's how we are now, but you got to change it. And start listening and stop irritating your best friend and listen to her advice also.
Right.
I really just think my 45-year-old self would, one, go in on me first, and then would actually give me, like, tell me what to do. You know, like I said, keep going, stay strong, keep your faith up, stay praying, keep moving closer to God like you've been doing.
All right. Yes, I love it. Everything you just said was real.
Wow.
I think that my 45-year-old self would tell me, you know, be wiser. If you feel it in your gut, do it. That means it's telling you something. A lot of times I felt things in my gut and I just felt like it was wrong or I shouldn't do it. But if you're feeling it, it's right. And I want y'all to know that. Be wiser. You know, a lot of times we get lost. Think first before you do anything. And definitely I would say don't be afraid to change. My 45-year-old self would say don't be afraid to change.
Right.
I'm not really afraid of change. I'm definitely open to it. But sometimes when that door open, we got to move, y'all. If we don't, we stay at a standstill.
Yes.
I think we got to learn to take risks. And I definitely think my 45-year-old self would say, start taking more risks. Don't be afraid to change. You feel it in your gut, do it.
Yes, I love it. I love everyone's 45-year-old self. For me, personally, I think my 45-year-old self would say, girl, you did it. Go, girl.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
You worked hard. You have became a blessing for you and your family and your kids. You have built this foundation, and go and get whatever what you wish and what you want, girl. Okay. Relax, have fun. You put your mark on the world, and you achieved all your goals. I feel like my 45-year-old self would be very proud of me much
Yes.
wiser, and like she said, take more risks and adventures. You know, I feel, and that's how I feel like my 45-year-old was telling me.
I love it. I love it. I love it, ladies. I think what we just all said right here, we all had different views,
Yes.
but everything we all said was real.
Right.
You know, and I think that anyone on this live, actually any of us, we can all take what we just learned from each other
Right.
and roll with it. You know,
Yes,
because
yes.
ain't none of us at the age yet, okay, boo?
No, we're not.
So we still got some.
Yes,
Yes.
we
So
do.
we want to know from the viewers, if y'all want to chime in, leave your comments.
All right.
What was your 45-year-old self say to you?
Yeah.
All right? Men and women, chime in, please.
Yes.
We want to hear from y'all. If you want to join the live, join the live. Also, we would love your feedback.
Yes,
Yes.
Miss D, do you have any comments from people in our live?
Yes,
Hey,
we would
thanks
like
for
to
watching
know.
Kickin' It
We got
Raw.
a couple of answers here.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Miss Scott, she answered both questions.
All right, Miss
She
Scott.
said that facing that body does.
Yes. Thank you.
She also said her 45-year-old self would tell her to give back. Give back.
Oh, that was
Make
deep.
sure she made that clear. Give
That
the
was
youth
deep.
what they needed coming up. Period.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
I agree.
I love it, Naj.
love
I
it.
love it, sis.
And that's something that we all need to do, Miss Naj,
Yes.
to get back. And I would agree. I think my 45-year-old self would tell me to do that as well. Love that.
And what did Tika say? Tika had an answer too.
Okay,
Martina
Miss
said,
All
be
right, take it.
consistent. Have confidence and love regardless of how disappointing life can be. That's jobs, family, love, and love life. And stay in touch with your inner child. I think my 45-year-old self would say, and be thankful no matter what.
Love
Yes,
it.
Tika.
Yes,
I
that's
love
what
it,
I
Brian.
love.
I love it. You
Yes.
hit that on the
You
notes.
did.
Okay?
And I wanted to add another thing that my 45-year-old self would say, that you have grown into a spiritually loving, God-fearing woman. I definitely want to be that ultimately one day. So,
I love it.
Yes.
All right. Is there any other comments or questions? Just chime in, like I said, and we're going to view you. If you want to join the live and talk personally to us, we're open to that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and keep it rolling, Miss D.
All right. Our next question, our final question is.
Wait, hold on. Is this our final question of the night, ladies?
yes.
Yes.
All right. So this is the final question of the night. We're going to really need y'all to chime in on this one and give us some feedback. This one, I think, could be a little bit more deeper.
It is. We say the deepest one for last. Name a moment where you felt that you were not good enough.
Oh, okay. Could you read that one more time for the viewers?
Loud and
That
clear.
was deep.
Name a moment where you felt that you were not good enough.
Okay, yeah, that was really deep. So, I'm gonna let whoever want to start first because that was a deep one.
Yes.
Okay.
Should I
I
even go
can-
first?
I'm here.
on this
Okay.
thing?
I'm going first
Okay.
on that one because I have some experience with that. I've had several moments in life where I felt like I wasn't good enough, mainly relationship-wise, not just like actual dating, but like friendship-wise. I've always had friendships where people basically used me or things like that, and I just felt like it was my fault. I didn't have my self-love then, and I didn't know myself really. And I'm still finding myself and loving myself more, but at that time I didn't. Relationship-wise too, I always blamed myself, and I always felt like I wasn't good enough, or it was something about me. Or even now, I still feel inadequate in my friendship now because my best friend is awesome. She does everything for me. She's basically my big sister, and I'm spoiled, yes, and annoying, but
Yes.
it's a lot that I've learned because this is my first real friendship that I'm lacking in, and sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough for her, or I'm not a good enough friend for her, and I can be so much better. And that sometimes, is an issue for me where I also feel like I'm not good enough and I'm lacking and I have to work on.
All right, so I have a question for you viewers. Please keep chiming in.
Yes, please.
My question for you is, you said you've been feeling this way for a while, where you feel like you're not good enough for your relationships, men, or, your friendships, and you're not deserving. Did someone teach you that, or did it just come with your own issues within that you weren't deserving?
I believe it was something I felt within myself. It was something I just learned on my own. It was nothing nobody taught or never told me, oh, you're not good enough, or you ain't never gonna be nothing, anything like that. It was just a feeling within myself because I didn't have that love in myself at that time, and I didn't know my self-worth or love myself enough to realize it's not me. It's not my fault. And at that time, I didn't see that, so I blamed myself, and I looked like it was on me.
All right, I can respect that.
Yeah.
And I just want to throw out there, self-love is very, very, very important, you guys. I just want to put that out there.
Yes. You have to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Period, point blank. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't love yourself, you're not going to be able to give that person the love that they need, or receive and know to receive the love that you need to get from that person.
Exactly.
Period.
All right, Daniel, Shania, y'all want to go next?
Sure. I'll go ahead next and answer the question. I would say a time that I felt like I may not have been good enough or at my full potential as a young adult, falling into love and, getting into relationships and growing into the woman I am now. I'm so used to giving, and not all the time was I receiving.
Okay.
So the woman I am now, it's 50-50, give and take. I'm gonna give you what you give me. If you're not putting out that, I'm not putting out that. Period, point blank. There's no way around it. But the young me, like I said, I was young, naive, dumb. You do crazy stuff when you're young, and you go through things. But as I have grown to go through all my trial and errors and my tribulations and things, I have definitely learned the woman I am today. I learned what I like, what I need around me, what I need for me, what I need from my loved ones. So I would just say that growth from being a young woman to the woman I am now, I feel like, as I said, I was inadequate, I guess kind of what Miss D had stated, and I was given again, but I wasn't receiving of what I was wanting. So I guess I will say between that range. But like I said, now,
I understand 100% exactly what you're saying. Putting out that love and not receiving.
Right.
And that can really make you feel some type of way about yourself. But like Danielle said, it's all about growing into the new you and living and learning. Shania?
I'm going to piggyback off of what Danielle said. I feel like the majority of my life, I felt like I was not good enough, less than. And I would say that because I'm also a person that gives, and does not receive, or I felt that I was not receiving what I gave. I will say it was not until I met my boyfriend now that I realized more so of my self-worth and learning to love myself first. It did take me a while, though, I will say that, because I was so used to just not feeling as if I was good enough. And I will say that it's not necessarily that someone said that I wasn't enough. It was actions for me. I guess that's for me. It was more so actions.
It was basically what you were shown.
Yeah.
You were shown that you weren't good enough, so it lingered with you the rest into your adulthood.
It did, and I felt like I was in competition.
Yeah, that can be hard, especially when you're young and you have people showing you or telling you that you're nothing or you're not shit. It's going to roll with you into your adulthood.
You're going to start to believe it.
Yeah, you're going to start to believe it, so I definitely understand. What were you saying, Danielle?
Yes, self-image. Like I said, from young, even now as adults, everyone has a perception of what this is supposed to look like and what this is supposed to be. But when you love yourself and know your self-worth, you see what your image is supposed to be, and anyone else's perception is going out the fucking down. Period. Period, point blank. And I also wanted to piggyback on what I had said earlier to my comment. from my young adulthood up into my womanhood now, you know, there was times when my self-esteem was high, you couldn't tell me nothing. And then there was times when I felt like I said, I was inadequate and it was low, you know, due to what I had gone through during that time period. So again, just love yourself, love yourself.
Self-love.
Yes.
Now I'm going to answer this question and chime into this. There has never been a time in my life where I felt like I wasn't good enough. I've always, since I was young, I've always had confidence and a lot of self-love. I'm honestly obsessed with myself, honestly. Even the things I've been through, viewers, like I done been through some serious deep shit. Not only relationships, just life period. I still never felt less than. I still had that self-love and self-worth where I just felt like, no, I'm unbreakable. I can get through anything. I'm the shit. I'm that bitch. I've always had that attitude. So I cannot relate to these ladies, but I do understand their view. And I say, you know, this to say this. Everybody's point is different. Everybody's story on our show is different. Self-love is important. You know, I just so happen to always had it since I was a kid. I just knew nobody could tell me shit, and they still can't. Let's check that, okay? They can't tell me nothing. I'm fucking amazing. Just know that, okay? And I just want to say to the viewers and the ladies out here and the men, let me make that clear. If you do feel less than about yourself, you know, just work on loving you. Choose you first. Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your friends. Don't worry about your mate. Choose you and focus on growing within yourself so that you can know you are the shit and you're fucking amazing.
Yes. And I want to say, even for those women and those men that have children like me, I have 2 boys. I love my boys. I would like to say, you know, a lot of times as parenthood and adulthood, we feel like we don't have the time to take the time to separate ourselves from our family and our little ones and cater to ourselves, have our own time. But honey, I'm here to tell you, you have to take that time.
Right.
Okay? It's very important that you have your me time, whatever you call it, your relaxation time, your me time, your downtime, whatever. It's very important that you have that. For one, for your insanity, your mental health. You know, you're taking care of so much stuff. You need a time to relax and be taken care of as well. Even if it's taking a walk, taking a stroll, get a massage, bring the book away from your family now. Just do it because that's very important. I have just recently, not too long, learned that, maybe like over a year, learned that I need to do that. And I love it. And I take it every chance that I get. Yes, I do.
I love it. Like she said, take your time, do what's best for you, period. So we want to chime in on the viewers, and we would like to know if there's a time where you ever felt like you were not worthy, like you just wasn't deserving.
Yes.
Chime in. If you want to join our live, leave comments. We want your feedback, men and women. Dee and Shania, the viewers saying anything?
Yes. Tasha T said after having a child, she felt that she was not deserving or wasn't worthy.
Yes, T. Hey, T.
Yes, hey, T.
Yes, we definitely can relate to that. You know, first of all, our bodies are torn down during pregnancy. You know, we got all this extra weight on us. We just feel like we just stuck in the house 24/7. Nurturing and caring for this little one, and that is honestly a vulnerability for a lot of women, most women who went through childbirth and childbearing. That we feel at that moment that we are at one of our lowest points, mentally, physically, everything. You know, things change once we have children, so I definitely can agree with that too.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right, Ms. D.
Alright, let's see.
What are the viewers saying?
We actually have a question too.
Okay.
We have one from Miss Scott. She has a question for us.
Okay.
She said, What is one thing you regret having done or not doing in your life?
Oh, I
That's a
love
good
that.
question, Miss Scott.
Thank you,
Please
Naj.
repeat
That's a
that
good
so
question.
that the live can make sure that they heard our question.
Miss Tika already answered it too. She said,
All right.
what is one thing you regret having done or not doing in life? Miss Tika said drinking tequila.
Yes. Yes, man, because we
Yes.
all need that at times. All right.
For me, well, let me first say, for me, I'm going to speak personally for me. I don't regret anything in my life. I feel like everything happens for a reason in my life, so I take everything as a learning lesson, and I keep on moving. So I don't have any regrets, but I would say if there was something that I wish I would have stopped and paused on before I proceeded, was trying to not necessarily grow up so fast, but having these plans of being a mom, being a wife, having a house, you know, this career, blah, 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 all in order. You know, I would have really took my time to have more fun in my youngerhood and be more freely, is what I would say I would have done. To
I
answer the
respect
question.
that. So Naj, sis, to answer that question for me, it's not really much I regret either, because everything's a learning lesson. But I will say I regret not taking things serious fresh out of high school. I feel like I could have been way further in life than I am today if I would have really took my mom and dad's advice and took it fucking serious. Nothing they ever taught me was wrong. So if I would have actually followed that, I could be on a whole nother level right now, but I went my own path. And you live and you learn, and I was young, but that's one thing I can say that I regret, is not taking things as serious as I should have when I was younger. Because the more you get things done, or should I say the more you take shit serious when you're younger, the more accomplishments and the better off you are in your older age. And that's something that I do regret, honestly.
Yes, I agree. Love that, sis. Love it.
Thank you.
Love it.
I can piggyback off both yours and her answer. I also feel like I don't really regret much. I feel like everything's a learning lesson. Even I feel the same way about me not taking school seriously right out of high school, but I don't regret it, because I feel like now I appreciate it more, that knowing the fact that I have to grind harder. Like, I have to go harder than what I would have did there, because I really want to be successful. I want my career, and I know that I don't want to be a bum or anything like that. I know what I want, and I know I have to get it. So I got to grind harder now, so I appreciate it more and just take it as a learning lesson. So I don't really have anything that I regret. I just feel like everything is something I had to take and learn and grow from it.
Exactly. Shania, you want to chime in?
Yes, I will piggyback off all three of you ladies. I do feel like I don't regret. Let's say this. I wish I would have went to college right after high school. I know things don't always work out as we want them to. I do wish I would have went to college, but I'm okay with life the way it is now. I will say, however, I do regret not allowing myself to heal from things I've been through in life. I feel like I've just kind
that's
of
deep. I love that. I love that.
my life, not healing, just keeping it moving and not healing. And I feel like that affects me on so many different levels today. So I feel like moving forward, something I need to do is to learn to forgive and heal myself, so I can be the woman I need to be.
I love that. That is amazing. That is amazing. And I respect it. And it honestly takes a lot for somebody to say that.
Yeah.
Honestly, so the fact that you can take ownership, and you know for a fact that you got to take time out to heal and forgive from the things from your past that still affected you as a grown woman in your adulthood. So I respect that.
Yes. And I want to say, healing is a process. Everyone heals differently. I just want, if anyone's out there needing healing from anything, I just want to say, for me, how I was able to heal and get through things is by talking about it. With random people, whoever it could be, I don't care if it was a stranger, I talked about it, and that's how I heal, and that's how I was able to get over the pain and the hurt or whatever that I was going through. So however you are able to, please just make sure you get it out. Getting it out is the most important. Keeping it around the end is not going to help, okay?
So I have something else to say. I want to say that with Kicking It Raw, this is an open book. We're open, we're raw, we're real.
Exactly.
This can be a process of your healing as well.
Exactly. And ours.
And ours, because this is our reality. This is what we go through, what we've been through. This is us keeping it real and raw with you guys. So if you want to share with us, if you feel like you want someone to talk to, the inbox is always open.
Yes. Inbox us.
Please. We're here for you. And whatever you may need. I mean, I hope y'all agree.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly, of course.
agree.
And like she said, our inbox is always open. Please don't hesitate. You can always, if you don't want to comment on the live, inbox us. And we want to know, if you guys have any questions or any other questions for us tonight before we get out of here.
So we do have some comments.
All right.
Okay. Let's see if we can get everybody. We still got time. Let's see if we can.
All right.
do
So
this.
to piggyback on the previous question, Ms. Tasha said she did not feel like herself after having a child. Everything changed for her.
Yes, team.
And then Martika said with this question, she said, I regret not moving away after high school and going to college. It would have changed some aspects of my life, but I'm glad life happened the way it did. We all walk our own path, and I learned a lot since 18.
Yes, Tika. I relate to everything you just said.
Yes.
All right, you want to read? I'll go ahead. Tasha also said for this question, I regret not saving money.
Yes.
I wasted so much on bullshit when I could have been saving money. College was a setup.
Yes, T, I agree. If not saving money for me, I wish I would have thought of other resources. I was taught, or as coming out of high school, college was the key, college.
Mm-hmm.
And, once I got out into the real world, I realized that there were other options, trade school, or even just getting a degree in community college and pursuing it from there. I totally agree, T. I definitely agree. And that's why with my children, I am definitely going to start saving, or I have already started putting in that 429 or whatever it's called for our children so that I can get that going. So I definitely agree.
And also, I just want to chime in on that question. I don't know too much about college. I started when I was young and I did not finish, and I'm not ashamed. That goes back to the question of me taking things more serious when I was younger. All right, I just want to chime in on, just real quick, a lot of us were not taught about credit, banking, or other things that can, help us for our adulthood. Actually, a lot of us didn't know shit about it until we were grown. By then, it was a little too late for some of us, right?
Yeah,
it was.
So, I just feel like if we were taught some of those things, besides just, go to college. If you don't go to college, you won't succeed. You're not good enough. Everybody does not need a college degree to succeed.
I agree.
And I just want to put that out there. All right? But in your adulthood, if you knew better, you should do better.
Exactly.
So if you know your credit is fucked up, you should work on your credit. If you don't have a bank account, you should definitely get a bank account, and et cetera, et cetera. I just wanted to chime in on that.
And it's never too late to get your education or that degree or the high school diploma, GED, whatever you need to do to succeed. Because there's always a time, place, and a chance for everything.
Exactly.
I agree.
And you're never too old to achieve your goals. I'm going to put that out there.
Yes.
All right? So do we have any other questions or comments before we go?
I see a lot coming in.
Martika said yes, lost in the sauce, and then she said exactly.
Yes. Yes, Tika.
I think that's also something we, as Kickin' It Raw, can provide, is maybe some options for resources for building credit, or
Yes.
other resources to get loans and grants for school.
Because
Yes,
viewers,
college.
I'm telling you, girls' credit score went up, okay? So we will chime in on some ways, you know, to help everyone while we're still helping ourselves.
Yeah. We'll post the information throughout the week before our next premiere next Saturday. So we'll be posting information about any questions y'all have, or you know, about credit and everything else that we discussed here tonight. So we'll do that.
All right. Well, I just want to say I love all the viewers. Y'all beautiful people. Keep joining us. When, ladies?
Every Saturday
at 10:30
10:30.
sharp. Join us, and we just want to say straight up, hashtag Kickin' It Raw, hashtag Raw, hashtag Real Ass Women. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you for kicking it with us.
Yes, thank you for kicking it with us. Join us next Saturday, more topics, and we're going to keep it what?
Real and raw.
Period.
So please, again, leave us your comments, your questions. We'll
Share.
answer them through the week. We'll answer them tonight. Share this.
Share this live.
Definitely share.
Tell your friends and family, even older people. There is no age limit. We want to be open to everybody. Men, keep chiming in, and we love you guys. Thank you for
Let us
tuning.
know what you like.
Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, and put it in the comments or send us a message. Either one.
Yes.
All right.
And if you have any questions that you want asked on the night, make sure you put them on the page so I can ask them during the week or every Saturday night. And if you have any questions you want during the week, you can, like they said, message us or inbox us, and we can respond back too.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it's something you don't want anybody else to know, or something personal you just want our opinion on, you can also email us anonymously, and we'll answer back as well.
Yeah, so email us on Kickin' It Raw or our personal pages, either one.
Yes,
So
we're
I'll
open to
do
it.
it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank
All
y'all.
right. Thank you, viewers.
Y'all have a good night. All right. That was awesome.
Stay tuned for next Saturday.
Yes, next Saturday at 10:30.
How many viewers y'all have?
Over there.